If you're curious how to make some clip art, this is the video for you. Today we are going to be talking about how to make some simple clip art people. To start, you're going to need either Google Slides or Microsoft PowerPoint. Either one will get you the same results. I really enjoy using Google Slides, so that's what I'm going to be working with. Here is my person that I have made. And we're just going to leave her on the slide, and we're just going to make a new one right next to her. And yeah. So to get started, you want to go to wherever your shapes are, whether that's in Microsoft PowerPoint or Google Slides. Uh, it might be easier if you follow along in Google Slides just because I'm going to be talking specifically in Google Slides. But again, it will work in Microsoft PowerPoint. So go over to your shapes and you want to start with the face. There's different options. You can see this rounded rectangle. It could be a good face shape. There's obviously the perfect circle. And there's this line tool in Google Slides that you can actually make your own face. And this is great if you don't want it to look perfect, if you want the more curved, however you want it effect, maybe more of a chin or cheeks, however, and it just curves for you. And you can edit the curves by double clicking and just make it however you want. So that's a face shape that can work, and since I've made it, we'll just go ahead and use it. But again, you can use a perfect circle. On this girl right here, I have this rounded rectangle. And with this one, you can actually change how round you want it. So that's what I did for her. But we're going to do this face shape up here. You want to change to be a different color. I want just one of these colors, I guess, anyone. And you want the border to be black if you want it to look something like this. You don't have to, but I enjoy looking at clip art that has a black border and a thick border as well. Usually I do 3 points of weight, and that's just how I like it. And then for the eyes, you're going to add 2 circles. And this is when I like to zoom in on the face just to have a bigger, closer area to work with. So here's the eyes. We want to fill that in with black and the line color black. We can place it however we want. We're going to hit Control C to copy and Control V to paste. That way they're just the same shape, same size. You've already filled them. It makes it easier. And since we're zoomed in, we're going to go ahead and make some eyebrows. And with this, you can just do a line. We can make it happy. We can make it sad. A straight line for mad would work. Or again, you can use this cute little curved tool to make specifically what you want for eyebrows. And to finish off the eyebrow, when you're in curve tool, so you'll hit the curve, you'll see this line, you'll hit again, it'll start to make the curve. And let's say you want it to end at that point, you just double click to end it. But we have this eyebrow. We're going to make it 3 points. We're not going to fill it because it's just a line, but we're going to copy and paste, and we'll add it to this side. You can make it smaller, you can make it larger, however you want, tilting, larger, however you want. And then we're going to do the same for the smile, but I'm just going to copy the eyebrow and paste it and just work with the eyebrow stencil. And again, you can change it. So if you want the point to be in a different spot, you can totally do that. You just double click and double click to get out of it. I like this in the same position how it is. I just don't like it as high. So I'm going to select multiple items, and with this you're going to click on the item that you want, and then you hit and click on all the other items. That way it's all grouped together and you don't have to readjust all of them. All right, great. I love it. We're going to do the nose. I'm going to copy this eyebrow since it's already made and I don't have to make it again. Perfect. We got the face. We're going to zoom out, and that's kind of what it's looking like. And as you go, obviously you can play with it. If you don't like the eyes as big, go ahead and shrink them, make them smaller. Just really, you can play with it to get however you like. So for the hair, you can do many different options, and I have other characters. Some of them are different hair, some of them are similar. We have guys, we have girls. But I'm just going to do the same similar hairstyle as this girl that's right here. And for that, I use this cloud shape. And you can make it however big, however wide, long, however you'd like. I'm going to make her blonde as well. Again, you want a black outline and the same to match. Now, when I inserted this shape, it is now on top of this face. I don't want that. I want to send it to the back. So there's a couple different options that you can do. You can click on the picture and go up to Arrange, Order, Send to Back, or there's this shortcut that's Control Shift down, and you can also use that. And you'll just send the hair in the back. Again, just play with it however you like. Whatever looks the best for you. And I want to make some bangs, so I'm just going to insert another cloud. And this one's okay to be on top. I don't like that the eyebrows cannot be seen, so I'm going to move everything down just a tad bit. And that's better. All right. So now we got the face and some hair. We want to get ears, and what shape I used for that is this cord shape, and you'll see it's a little funky, but it works so good. So when I insert it, it has these two orange yellow diamonds, and you can adjust where you want that line. So if you want it more of like a half circle, you can put it more as that, or you can make it bigger on your ear. And we just want to match the same skin color. I think I used that one, I'm not sure. And then shrink it down. And again, we'll want to send it to back. So this time I'm going to do the shortcut, and we're going to hit Control Shift down. And then we can just move it. Oh, it sent behind the hair. So we actually want to move it just one forward, and that's control up. Again, I'm changing the outline and making the weight bigger. I'm going to control C the ear and then control V to paste it. And we're just going to rotate it. Actually, no, we are going to flip it. And we're going to send it behind the head. If you hit control down, it sends it backwards. It doesn't send to the back. Because if I put send to back, it's going to do exactly how the other ear did it and send it behind the hair. So I just hit control down arrow to just send it backward. All right, ears are good, hair good. I really like to have some detail in the hair, and I put those little curves in the hair. Totally up to you. Again, you can do it however you'd like. I love to play with the hair in the back to make it just look even more like hair. That's what I'm doing. All right, we're going to hit that line curve tool again to make spot texture of the hair. And for this one, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. And let's drag it, place it wherever you want. And the nice thing about the curve tool is if you didn't like how you made it, again, double click and you can change the point on it. It's very handy when I was playing and making these hands. What I used is the curve tool, and it was super nice, super handy. I love this feature. And we're gonna control C so we can copy it and paste it. Make it a little smaller up there. You can just add as much or as little as you want for the texture of the hair. I'll just stick with that for now. All right, I really enjoy the bows, and I have them on the males and females. The males, I have a little bow tie, and the females, I have just in the hair. I personally like it. To do that, you're going to get a circle for the middle and 2 hearts for the sides. Place them where you'd like. I'm going to send the hearts to the back so that the circle is in the front. And I'm going to group these. So you go up to arrange, and under this, there's a group. That way, when you go to move it, it should move all of it. Although, there we go. Now it's grouped. Now, whenever you move it, you're moving the whole thing and not just the hearts or the circles. It's just all in one. And then you can change the color and it changes all of them. So I like to group the hair tie bow right away. And we're going to put this cute little bow over here. make it bigger, you can make it smaller, just the hair in the back if you don't like it. Perfect. There is that. And now we want a body. You can do whatever shape you'd like, but I really like this shape. And I can change the roundness of it at the top and the roundness at the bottom. I'm going to keep it the same at the bottom. And let's make her blue. A little blue outfit. I'm going to send it to the back, Control Shift, but I don't want to send it behind the hair because that is kind of funny. So we're going to Control up just so it's above the hair, but behind the face. Perfect. I love it. Now we're going to make the hands. For the hands, I use this curve tool again. And I just like the circle hands that has a little bit of a point. That's just what I personally like. You can do full on hands. I experimented with the hands. I got them to how I like them, but it just looked funny for what I was doing. So I went with these hands. And you just want to make them the size that you want. And I'm going to Control C to copy, Control V to paste. And there she is. She is definitely different than what I made over there. But I feel like each clip art is very unique in their own way. That's her. I like her. Very quick, simple, easy clip art. Just made with Google Slides and your shapes. I love it. Super easy. You can do it. I know you can. Good luck.